All right, here we go. We have 4 topics that will be on your quiz tomorrow. These are the 4 topics we've covered in the last couple of weeks. Prime factorization, simplify radicals, add and subtract radicals, multiply radicals. Those are the big things we've covered. Prime factorization is the basis for everything. Everything falls on there. You shouldn't be just guessing at this point. You should kind of have a good plan of attack. You know, you see a number like 120, we know that we're going to go with 12 and 10. That's a great place to start. And again, you continue these branches until you get to prime numbers. The prime numbers we've been dealing with primarily are 2, 3, 5, 7. 11 shown up a couple of times, 13. You should know that the 2 prime numbers do get a little bit bigger, 17, 19. Numbers that are only divisible by 1 in itself. They don't have anything else that go into them. So to continue this problem, 6 times 2, 6, 2 times 3, 10, 2 times 5. So now we have all of our prime numbers at the end of the branches, so we know this problem is done. If you have a 10, you're not done. You have to continue and break it down. We talked about there are 2 ways to write this. Some of you lost points on the quiz last week because you wrote the answer in the wrong format. Read the directions. Standard form is just writing out a list like this. Just write them out. Or if we're on the computer, we write them out with the X's. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. Exponential form is when you write it with the exponents. So again, on the board, it would be 2 to the 3rd times 3 times 5. On Classroom, because can't do the exponents, we would write 2 to the 3rd times 3 times 5. Some of you put a 3 to the 1st, so it was marked wrong, but that's perfectly fine. I like that answer. So here we go. This is prime factorization. We use standard form when we're doing all our radical stuff, but make sure you read the directions, whether it wants your answer in standard form or exponential form when you're doing the Google quizzes. All right? So, speaking of radicals, we start the exact same way. And we use standard form and write out all of the factors of the number. And then pair them up, take them out. 2 on the outside, multiply these back together, 15 on the inside. Add and subtract. What do I have to have in order to be able to add and subtract radicals? Correct. The radical has to be the same. The number on the inside has to be the same. Is it the same? No, it's not. But the first thing we always do is check to see if we can simplify the radical. So this is 2, 5, 5. Take the 5s out. This is 5 root 2. 18. 2 times 9. 2 times 3 times 3. Take the 3's out. 3 root 2. Now I can subtract because now the number in the radical is the same. I do the subtraction and I come up with 2 root 2. So check to see if the radicals can break down. If they can, do it. Then combine like terms. You can add and subtract if the number inside the radical is the same thing. Last one, most recent topic, multiply radicals. Outside times outside, inside times inside. This gives me 6 root, go to the calculator if you need to, 140, and then I'm just gonna break 140 down. Best place to start is with the two numbers you just had, 10, 14. 2 times 5, 2 times 7. So that gives me 6 on the outside, 2, 2, 5, 7. 2 come out, meet up with the 6, it's already out there to give me 12 on the outside, 35 inside. So 4 topics you need to know for your quiz tomorrow. It'll be the same 4 topics for your test at the end of the week on Thursday. Good luck, ask questions.